Hi, my name is Pat Bracey, and I like to show you the history of the musical players, from the phonograph to the iPod. So climb aboard the musical train and let the journey begin. All aboard! First stop, phonograph. The first record player became commercially available in the second half of the 19th century. Since then, they have developed from the phonograph to the crank turntable and finally into the modern motor-driven turntables that were popular from the 1950s to the 1980s. By the 1940s, turntables had replaced phonograph completely. The record player was a popular audio medium until the middle of the 1970s, when audio cassettes began to gain popularity. The record player was the first machine that brought music out of the concert hall and into the home. All aboard! Next stop, 8-track, reel-to-reel. A-track was evolutionary, popular with radio stations in the 1950s. Originally offered by the Ford Motor Company as it featured in the 1962 Ford Mustang, A-track players expanded to more car manufacturers and eventually to home use models. By 1983, recording companies had ceased productions of the A-track in favor of the RCA compact cassette, a much smaller, more portable, more doable, energy-efficient alternative. Another player came out around the same time as the A-track, and that was the reel-to-reel player. Before CDs and cassette tapes, there were reel-to-reel players. All aboard! Next stop, cassette player. At the peak of the popularity of the turntables in the 1960s, a little-known medium, the cassette player was becoming increasingly popular among music fans. The cassette player would quickly replace the record player and 8-track as the preferred audio medium in the 1970s before being replaced in the public eye by the CDs in the 1990s. They were originally meant to record vocal dictation but later evolved to replace record players in home entertainment systems. They allow people to record from other tapes, records, and the radio, which ushered in the age of the mixtape. All aboard! Next stop, Sony Walkman. Before the iPod, there was the Walkman. On July 1st, 1979, Sony Corporation introduced the Sony Walkman, portable cassette player. The Walkman rocked the recording industry and fundamentally changed how people experience music. All aboard! Next stop, CD players. century after Thomas Edison invented the phonograph, companies like Sony and Philips introduced digital audio in the form of compact disc in 1982. Radio stations were among the first to use the new technology, but throughout the 1980s, CDs began to replace the consumer's collection of records and cassette tape. Today, the CD player is falling out of favor as new technologies like the MP3 players have begun to replace it. With the introduction of CD players into the worldwide market, it helped replace the audio tape as the preferred recording medium, which would eventually lead consumers into the digital age. All aboard! Next stop, MP3 players. In the late 1990s and early part of the century, digital music players were slowly being created. The industry was new and the technology wasn't exactly perfect. MP3 technology was designed in the early 1990s and first appeared on the market in 1998. The first players had minimum storage capacity, but throughout the 2000s, flash drive memory was replaced with the hard drive in portable MP3 players, allowing for storage of thousands of songs on a device. The iPod, coupled with the iTunes, led the market and revolutionized portable MP3 player style and technology. All aboard! Last stop, iPod. Today, one of the most popular devices to listen to music is the iPod. The original iPod was released for on sale October 23, 2001, several months after the release of iTunes, a program that converted audio CDs into compressed digital audio files and could organize your digital music. Apple iPod not only revolutionized the way many listen to their music, but also how they buy their music and other types of media. While there are plenty of other personal music players, none has had such an impact on culture, the music business, and technology. Well, that concludes our train ride through the musical player's history. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Peace out.